But if you just add 100 because your competitor has 60 and you never add any again, it's going to look like this, right? And Google's not going to take any of that shit seriously. So yeah, there's a pyramid when it comes to this.
Okay. Sierra Rose has a question. I've gone through the backlink training already and don't remember if this is in there. Can we add backlinks too fast that may make us look spammy in Google's eyes? For instance, if I add 100 backlinks to my site tomorrow, would it matter to Google or not as long as those backlinks were relevant?
Yeah, it absolutely would. It would depend on the type of backlinks. It would depend on how many your competitors have, right? If your competitor has 10,000 referring domains and you need to get to 10,000 and you only add 100 the first month and 200 the second month and 400 the third month, then that will look good, right? Because you're scaling up. But if you just add 100 because your competitor has 60 and you never add any again, it's going to look like this, right? And Google's not going to take any of that shit seriously. So yeah, there's a pyramid when it comes to this, scaling up, scaling down. It's in the scope of work of understanding what you need. If I know I need 100 backlinks, I'm not going to go get 100 the very first day or first month and then be done. I would go 20 the first month, maybe 40 the next month, 30 the next month, 20 the next month, and then the remaining the last month. So it would almost look like this, right? And that's going to give me the organic look that I need, the fill I need, so that we trick Google's algorithms into thinking that we're a legit company. It also depends on the type of backlinks you're getting as well. If you go and get 150 citations, that's not going to hurt. It's citations. That shit happens all the time. You get put into a data aggregator for citations, and then all of a sudden you're on 1,000 sites the next day. So they understand the difference between a citation link and a freaking comment blog or a guest post or a copycat link. They understand the difference, guys.
Hey, Jared Pittman has a question for you. How do you overcome price objections with a $1,400 SEO deal?
All right, this is Hal Fisher.
So, I mean, this is a question that, you've got to see what is the value that you're bringing. Understand people, they don't buy they're not buying on price, they're buying on value or whatever that perceived value is. What is the return on investment for them? How many customers are you looking to bring them a month? What type of dollars does that equal to them, right? And that's that's how business owners think. It's like they don't think as well. A lot of small business owners, depending on who you're talking about, right? Could think of in the terms of a consumer, right? Because consumers shop on price, right? But, business owners, people that value, shop on return. Like that's really the things that you guys need to be getting off of your customers is you need to really be able to create that value, showing them what those value is. And it depends on what the price objection is. So, whenever I get an objection, I got to seek to understand first. I got to seek to understand, did I, if I did my job and I built value and I showed them where the return is for the investment that they're going to put in, now I don't understand why he's not buying. So now I need to figure out. So obviously you guys have heard me talk a lot about, on some of these lives, and I talk a lot to my own sales team and in the Sales Accelerator about Chris Voss, right? So he has pretty much a 3-step process that you would go through. So if you get a price objection, say, $1,400 is too much money, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to mirror back the last 3 things that he said. I'm sorry, too much money. And then you're going to pause and wait for him to respond, right? And then if there's no response after that, he doesn't give you more information, then you're going to put a label on that. Sounds like affordability might be an issue for you. And then you're going to be quiet and pause 3 seconds, right? So, and then next thing you want to do is you want to ask a thought-provoking question that is going to get them into the conversation. But if you're doing these mirror and labeling, you should be able to really find out what the objection is. Is it a price objection or is it a value objection? So other than money, is there any other reason why you couldn't see yourself moving forward and getting started with this today?